NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going? So tonight,
Woo!
we're going to do a reaction to PFM.
Yes.
All the way from Italia.
Italia.
Right?
Bravo.
And this is for Aero Pilot. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video.
Yes.
And this is from Chocolate Kings, the album Chocolate Kings. I don't know what year.
1975.
Well, it says 2010.
I know, that's why I was like immediately, let me look this
when
up.
I see dates like that, I'm like, yeah, that can't be right.
Yeah. And PFM, for those of you who don't know, is short for Premiata Forneria Marconi.
Oh. Which I mean, Premiata Forneria. What's a Forneria?
I have no idea.
I guess it's just a name.
Yeah, it sounds like last names
I think
together.
it's
Marconi sounds like a last name.
Yeah, Premiata is a last name. Marconi.
Yeah.
Margarete. Remember?
And today we're listening to Harlequin.
Harlequin,
from this album. So thank you again, like Nick said, for sponsoring this through our Buy Me a Coffee page. Aeropilot did that, and we're very grateful. PFM, you did one track to PFM on a marathon for Roundabout.
With some other European bands, Passport.
Exactly. But I've never heard of them. And strangely, we had a friend over not long ago, and she's like, hey, have you guys listened to PFM? And I'm like, no, but I know what you're talking about.
Only in
because
Spain.
You guys have mentioned them in the comments, I feel like, so many times. And I was surprised to see that I had never done any PFM. I thought I had done at least one or two, but so this is my very first PFM track, and hopefully Claudia lo disfrute.
Yeah, it's so fun because she made this really amazing friend here in Spain, and her dad is apparently into all this like 70s prog.
Yeah.
So PFM came up, and now we're doing
she's like, my dad really likes them, and
un saludo para Claudia y para su papá. And yeah, vamos a escuchar Harlequin. Let's listen to some Abuelita la de Batman.
Abuelita mi café.
Okay, so here we go.
Too much silliness. Okay. Harlequin, here we go. Thank you, Aeropilot, and I'm excited. Let's go.
¿Le bajaste?
No.
Beautiful guitar. The way it came in.
Everything very subtle so far.
Harlequin came at night.
Oh, Harlequin.
Bound to
Can we pull up the
Freedom Square, stretching a silver rope.
Very Peter Gabriel.
Just
it does sound.
Grazie. Bella.
Of us, junkies and ghosts of Freedom Square.
You're right, it sounds a lot like Peter Gabriel.
His waving hands, wept at his brighter face, whisper through painted lips, rusty phrases, forgotten names.
The influence is real. I love it.
Very much
Very
so.
good. Oh my God, the guitar.
Everything.
The drumming, very light.
Thinking of barrels lost.
Wow, I'm gonna send this to Lee.
Okay.
It's like listening to
the
Genesis.
elephant in the room, named Early Genesis, is real. Honestly, it's so much, which is odd. I never thought I'd hear myself saying that, because at the time there was nothing like Genesis.
No.
You know, and you know, look at the amount of views this has versus like Supper's Ready or The Lamb Lies Down.
It's nothing.
And
but there is like
there were so many bands across the Atlantic.
Yeah, they were like, I guess, it came out of England, and then they must have heard it and said, hey, we can play like this.
Mm-hmm.
What if you sing like this?
Yeah.
You know, like it's a style, because Genesis comes from a certain area of Prague. Like if you want to look it up, it's like a type of progressive rock music that a lot of people kind of like try to imitate because it came out. I don't know if you want to pull it up, but it's on the Prague archives. Like it's literally right there. You put Prague archives, and maybe they were like, well, like, because even the guitar sounds very classically influenced, like, Steve.
Yeah.
Look, it's Canterbury.
Oh, Canterbury scene. Okay, cool.
Canterbury scene is literally Genesis.
English progressive music developing mostly in London.
Yeah. So, like Soft Machine, Gong, Genesis,
Caravan.
Yeah. Khan. Wow.
Wow, that is awesome.
Look at all these covers.
Yeah, and right now I was just reading on the Wikipedia of PFM that that they had several successful European and American tours playing at Reading Festival and on the Midnight Special.
Oh.
Have you heard of that little program?
I guess we're going to have some live
We should
PFM
do some
versions.
PFM, yeah.
But yeah, I really have to give it to him. I
Adriano
love
Celentano.
Adriano Celentano, good friend of my father.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
and look, it says here the early live performances included songs by groups of King Crimson, Jethro Tull, Chicago, Exception, I don't know, and The
I've never
Flock,
heard of that.
and Banco
Dutch.
del Mutuo Soccorso.
That we've done. Italian progressive bands tended to have long names back then. Banco del Mutuo Soccorso, Raccomandata y
Ricevuta di Ritorno.
La Premiata. So they were usually referred to La Premiata, these guys, PFM, and then later PFM.
Wow.
So very cool.
But even like the vibrato in his voice, and it's like I don't mind that at all. I think it's great.
It's really, really good. And the tone of his voice. Let's go back we can.
Sure.
Okay.
How soft the drumming is.
Everything is very subtle.
Yes.
And every one of us, losers
Beautiful
and
bass.
lost, sad underdogs, just scraps of our younger minds. We danced all around the square.
Great English too.
Yeah.
Guitar playing. So arpeggios. Beautiful bass.
Shooting our rage again, like parrots far past the
Almost like an alternate universe.
Yes, it's crazy. There we go. But even though it's speeding up, it's still very subtle. Ooh, there we go.
Jean-Luc Ponty. He plays the flute and the
I was gonna say.
Flute and the violin gives them an edge. Ooh, look at this. Look at all the albums. Woo!
Drumming is insane.
Milan. Sounds like a sequencer, but just beautiful arpeggios, like a harp.
Dreading the end.
What?
I'm dreading the end.
I know. Beautiful. Very beautiful.
Yeah. We landed.
So much talent coming out of Europe. You know?
I mean, wow. It was like, I heard some ELP in there too when they started going really crazy.
Yeah, I heard some Kansas because of the violin is so like, and we're so used to, but in a different way. And it's the craziest thing that the guy is called not Paganini, but Pagani.
Yeah.
And he is, you know.
I know.
Man, this was amazing. Thank you so much, Aeropilot, because I don't know if we would have done this.
I mean, like I said, I had heard of PFM in the comments before, but I'm surprised that it took this long for someone to really sponsor this and to request this, because I it's hard for us to get to things on our own, and many times we don't want to listen to things on our own to not ruin a reaction.
But also sometimes we do stuff that's very, like, I would consider this underground because I mean, let's be realistic here. Let's see. Let's take a look. So it has 5,000 monthly listeners out of how many people are on this planet? So that's the problem. So when we make a video, you know, we've done videos. I've done Alan Holdsworth. I've done some Greg Howe. I've done my stuff that I love. Nobody watches it.
No.
And it's really disheartening. And that's why I don't do it as much anymore. I used to do like videos like, hey, have you heard this? Ron Jarzombek, one of the greatest composers in metal. And then he gets like 200 views. And then, so we have to listen to, no offense, Bad Bunny to get, 10th of...
Baby.
It's just sad, So that's why I think we don't get to many things because we just know our audience, And then we don't want to play new progressive rock, even though it's amazing. Because it doesn't it's almost like we're wasting our time, sometimes. And there are some brave people like Eric and, like Narvik and people who stick to their guns and
want to share this music,
because it's like, come on, people. But they even text me like privately, and it's like, what's going on with the crowd? Man? But it's like, I think it's not even the crowd, it's YouTube, because since it's not something that a lot of people put out,
look for,
or a lot of it's also the algorithm that kind of rejects it. So I maybe there's like, let's say the 5,000 people that listen to this on YouTube might not even get this because YouTube doesn't know where they are.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why only our diehard listeners listen to everything, and they're the ones who listen to, let's say, this.
Yes, that's true.
So it's kind of like it's honestly YouTube's fault.
Yeah,
because it just like it scans the name, it scans the song, and it says, well, I'm gonna send this to 20 people, and then let's see what happens. And then if it doesn't get views, then it just stops.
Yeah,
it's almost like they're saving resources.
Yeah, because they don't want to push things out and make an effort for their computer to make an effort to push something out that might not get.
Sad.
It's very strange the way everything works, because but very, very grateful.
But for us,
to
it's
Aeropilot,
great. Thank
because
you so much.
I feel
and
it's
so many people
an
are going to
investment of our time. Like, I feel like we just invested this time into something that we didn't know. And hey, yes, we're sharing it with you, but hopefully someone that didn't know this is watching this.
But I'm like, personally, I'm forever going to be grateful, because I'm going to start listening to this band more, and I might learn something that I didn't know. How to play, or maybe a composition that kind of like sparks an idea. So I take the best out of it.
I like that. Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you for clicking on this, for sharing your time with us. This was absolutely wonderful. I loved how it started. Everything was so subtle, even the drumming, clack, 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 everything.
Very jazzy.
Yes. And then it stayed subtle, even though it was fast. It wasn't rough. It wasn't like anyone was banging on anything. It was just like,
it sounded like
even classical, like influenced. And then when it got really heavy, everyone just started bum, 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 bum,
but it sounded like jazz musicians were playing rock very carefully.
Exactly.
Not too loud.
Yes.
They're not banging.
Very controlled. Very just like, we know what we want, and we don't have to prove that we can slap. Right. So anyways, thank you guys so much. And we appreciate all of you. Please like the video. Help it get out there to even just one more person.
Send it to your prog buddies.
Yes.
Like, share. It's also, we never say
leave comments.
Share the videos. You can share them very easily with a click of a button. Send them to your best friend in prog music. Send it to him, and maybe they'll send it to other.
Exactly.
That's how people. That's how stuff travels.
Totally. You're absolutely right. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to Aeropilot. If anyone would like to sponsor a track just like he did, check out that Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. But we appreciate you being here. Please subscribe if you think you'd like to see us again. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you
so
much.
Bye everyone.
Bye.